Thanks for joining us. We begin with a cyber attack on a state database allegedly carried out by a man who says he was upset over the verdict in the Officer Yanez trial.
Today, our Lou Raguse tweeted with that hacker to see what he was thinking and what he claims to have stolen. Lou?
Julie, Randy, this hacker who goes by the nickname Vigilance gave me an interview over Twitter. He said he's not from Minnesota, but he's a U.S. citizen who broke into Minnesota government computers and accessed names, email addresses, and passwords as retaliation to the not guilty verdict in the Yanez trial.
This is a serious deal.
Twin Cities computer security expert Mark Lanterman says all Minnesotans should be alarmed that a hacker was able to break into 23 state databases. Using the name Vigilance, the hacker posted online some of the information he found, including names, addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, and confidential passwords. In an interview through Twitter messages, the hacker told me they include state employees, contractors, and private citizens.
I think he did it to prove a point, but it definitely could have been a lot worse, and I think that we should be thankful that he stopped when he did.
The reason he did it, the hacker said, the not guilty verdict in the Officer Geronimo Yanez trial. It was retaliation for the verdict, he told me. Protesters took to the streets, I took to the internet. Lanterman says hackers like this are known as hacktivists.
If he wanted to commit identity theft, he would have done it a different way. I think here he wanted to disrupt the state, prove that he could do it. And but I think he used the breach to gain attention for his viewpoint.
Lanterman says the state has ignored him in the past when he's raised concerns about security vulnerabilities, and says we should feel lucky the hacker didn't have worse intentions.
And just in the last few minutes, the state finally sent a lengthy response saying the hack impacted a small portion of the state's technology infrastructure and that the email addresses and passwords belong to subscribers to old government newsletters. The state is recommending that people reset passwords and use a different password for each account. And the state will be turning over the results of its internal investigation to the FBI. Back to you.
Well, Lou, that's concerning that he says he's brought up concerns to the state and they haven't been addressed. Did he give you any idea what those concerns were?
It goes back to when we covered this when the MNsure website was launched. He discovered a security vulnerability within it, and he turned over. Eventually, the state did fix that problem, but he says that shows that things have been raised in the past and not fixed right away.
Ongoing issue, it sounds like. Well, thank you, Lou.
Yep.
Well, we've